The world isn't always a welcoming place for people with disabilities. Imagine the lives of the parents of children with special needs.
I remember vividly the first time that our doctor told us that we had a mentally retarded child and that he had Down syndrome. The thoughts that run through your mind for the rest of your life and how much your life is going to change already. You haven't even gotten to that point yet, but the thoughts that are already running through your mind.
She's autistic and she's bipolar, and there's absolutely no way she could work in a regular job.
I mean, I've had calls from the police. I've had people find her, 2 miles from home. I've had calls from the emergency room.
Certainly the psychologists would tell us that these kids need to be on a cocktail of lots of different things to alter their behavior, and that the only way to deal with these people is either to institutionalize them or to medicate them to the point where they don't pose any concern.
He went into a government setting and they discovered, I guess, that he could not multitask. They brought him down from about 20 hours to about 2 hours a week. And that was very demoralizing for him.
And my daughter worked at Pima College. She couldn't keep up, she couldn't go fast enough. And then one day, she came home with her jean jacket, and on the back of the jean jacket it said, retard. So she didn't go back to that job.
The difficulty was finding opportunity for him. We could not identify an entrepreneur, an organization that would allow him to be coached or allow him to participate. We didn't really know where to turn, but we found Beacon Group was available, and Beacon Group had opportunities.
Working here at Beacon, he's had all the choices and more.
We didn't know what we were going to do. We just came to Beacon Group.
Beacon understands, pays attention to her.
Groups like Beacon, really guide, support, and coach these people into a more independent or semi-independent, to the best of their level ability to be functional adults.
What choices do we have to bolster their self-esteem, but to respect their opportunity to learn and to grow the same as we want to learn and grow, to be given meaningful opportunities to experience work and to work with peers and to grow socially.
They've got people so concerned about her well-being and her welfare that they take time and energy and extra staff and extra support.
Beacon Group has become one of Tucson's largest employers, screening and training people with disabilities for gainful employment.
The job she has here, she gets paid more or less depending on her production. How cool is that?
Industry giant Alcoa uses Beacon employees to assemble and inspect millions of aerospace fasteners each year.
Here he's allowed that opportunity to come into his own and have the self-esteem that I think all of us are afforded with, the gift of work.
Ventana Medical hires Beacon to assemble tens of thousands of wire harnesses. Many local businesses utilize Beacon Group's in-house employment force.
The workplace that's provided here is something that gives them socialization. It takes care of them. This is where all her friends are. They have dances here at Beacon for these clients. They have lunches here.
Having a place like Beacon where there is a tier of not only what's historically been called sheltered workshops, but also opportunities in the community to still have job coaching or to gain other necessary skills before competitive placement was a real relief to us.
Beacon employees work off-site at many local businesses in southern Arizona, working in warehouses, car dealerships, and providing janitorial services.
Beacon has provided job coaches for us. Job coaches actually go out on the job.
He's done a lot better because he's had the job coaching and because it's repetitive work.
Hospitals, banks, and other businesses rely on Beacon Secure to pick up, shred, and recycle 3 million pounds of sensitive documents a year.
He sees all 3 of his sisters working. He sees my husband and I work. He works. He gets a paycheck. He rides the bus by himself.
He gets up every day, he goes to work, he earns a paycheck, he's made a lot of friends. A lot of them play sports with Special Olympics, and so does he. So it's led to other things in his life that have been very positive.
It absolutely just blows my mind to see how far he has come and what he is capable of doing. Had this organization not been here, or an organization similar to this, we probably would be living the life that I was threatened with 25 years ago.
Organizations like Beacon that gives them that opportunity to grow, to make their own choices, to come back, to go out, it really adds up. You raise that bar, they'll jump over it.
For 60 years, Beacon Group has been putting people with disabilities to work. People who want to work and can work.